Okay, today is August 7th, 2023, and this is my trade recap. Just locking in the day after one 2-hour trade today, and coming into the morning, I had proper sleep. I didn't get the proper amount of meditation I wanted, and I didn't mark my DRC. So the highest grade that I can get today is a B minus, no matter how well I execute on my process goal. But good job today on walking away after bagging in that single, understanding that you don't have the proper amount of meditation and you got stuff to do today towards the end of market hours, so you don't want to be stuck staring at the screens. So the one and only trade that I took was actually coming into the morning, I didn't fill out my DRC, so I didn't have it prepared, but I had one scenario prepared off the open. Just looking at the 4-hour chart, it was a 50% retracement. So Friday, it had a potential continuation move higher. It tried to, and it failed to do so, and it rejected harshly. In that case, I'm looking for 50% retracement or some sort of a bounce level into key levels and see some sort of failure to continue higher and really lack that buying pressure, followed by some sort of a short setup. So coming into today, I was looking at the 50% retracement level plus the hour 50 EMA level, plus it was going to be the first 4-hour chart retest. So in this case, this right here, where it curled up and broke above right here and failed to continue higher, is where I started my first starter. I had like 2 contracts short right here, risking off of 4,530 at the time. So it's going to be about a $50 risk off that 2 contracts. And then as it came up, curled up and broke above this level, volume sort of spiked but failed to do anything. That's where I got my full size ad on this candle, I believe, risking off of higher day. So now this is kind of a tricky trade, to be honest. If you're risking wide, you could have a much higher win rate, but as soon as you add on a single 1-minute candle like that, the chances of you getting wigged out is pretty high, actually. So there's a very good chance that I could have gotten stopped out here off the higher day, and then it's set up later, or you could have just waited for these 2 consolidation candles and the break of this bear flag to get that first the final ad right here into that 4525. So stick with that 2 contract ad right here, or starter here, and then as soon as it breaks that bear flag, you could take the rest of the ads right there, and then you would have plenty of room to the 5-minute and 3-minute at the time. But my other mistake beside that is that I didn't lock in my profits in the first predictable part of the move here. I let it bounce back and come all the way back up to my entry level here, which well, it wasn't my entry. My entry was, I believe, 4526 average, but it came up way too close. And if in this case, a day like today where you didn't get your full meditation in, if it comes back and stops you out through high day for a 1-hour loss, then that's when you'll hit your deeper levels of tilt, and you understand that. So your main priority today would have been, or should have been, to not let that happen at all. So for you to do that, you have to lock in profits on the first predictable part of the move, risk-free scale. So at least 2 contracts out into the first move. It would have only been $20, but you would have completely mitigated risk, and that should have been your goal today. But what I did instead was when I went to 2R, is where I locked in on my profits into 4522 to 4520s. So these are my executions on that. It was a starter here into this fail follow through, and then add into this candle here, risking off higher day, same candle, as I see no buying pressure come in. And then this should have been the adding candle right here, to be honest, at the break of these lows at 4525.25. But yeah, this is a little bit premature, so I'm not too happy with those executions, actually. So I'll give myself a B on the day. Those aren't good executions, to be honest. No, actually a C plus. think if I added here, that would have been perfect executions. But good job not adding again here on the confirmation. I was debating on if I should add, but I did the math and I was already in 1R here, risking off of high day. So there was no way I could take another ad. So very good job on that. And good job locking in profits into the first predictable wash or second predictable wash. All right, and I just want to quickly go over. This is the lowest amount of trades that I've taken in a long time, and I think that's the one goal that I had aside from max loss, taking 4 trades max, and it's helping with my trading quite drastically. Like 1 trade, 2 trade, 4 trade, 1 trade, 3 trade, 2 trade, 1 trade. Just bagging in the singles on the first predictable part of the move and just calling it a day. Just bagging in that singles. If I can do this for the remainder of the month, I will give myself a reward next month by being able to size up to $100 risk. Okay, all right, that's it.